Hello. So from lesson 6 onwards, we have two chord. One is the C major chord, another is the G major chord. So for the C major chord, we will hold C, E, G from the root position. Root means when the chord starts from that note, that's called the root position. So the name of the chord is C major, and we are using C as our first note. So that's why it's called the root position. So we are going to use the C major chord root position. And next we are going to use G major in first inversion. That means we'll use the G chord from the D. So this one, okay? So we are going to use C chord and a G chord from lesson 6 onwards. So playing with the chord now, I set the tempo in 70 again. I'm switching on the metronome. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, so this is all about the lesson 6. What is happening for the inversion? Suppose we are doing a G chord. So the G is basically G, B, D. This is the root position of the G chord. Now if I invert it, so if I hold the same chord from this B note, then it will form B, D and the G. So this is the first inversion of the G chord. Now if I hold the same chord from the D, D, G, and I took the B from here to the middle octave. So this is the second inversion of G. Now I can hold this in any of the octave. So I was using this G in the low octave. So this is the second inversion of G which we was using. Okay, so moving to the lesson 7. So in this lesson we don't have any more chord, we just have a C chord playing through, but we have a black note which is there in lesson 7, that is F sharp. So how is it working? I'm playing the lesson 7 now with the same metronome, same tempo. 1, 2, 3, go. So this is about the lesson 7. Now lesson 7 just have a C chord which is going throughout. So I'm just playing the C chord in every in every start of the bar to maintain the count. So I will just hold the C chord in 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, like 1 2 3 4. Again I will press 1 to get the continuity of the chord. I will play the right hand along with it. That's it about lesson 7. Now moving on to lesson 8. In lesson 8 we have a quaver note coming up, like we have one crotchet and then a quaver. So what is happening in quaver? We have to manage two notes in one beat. So playing the lesson 8, we have the same set of chords C, G, C. Just in the fourth bar, we have three chords coming up very close to each other. So I'm just playing it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in lesson 8, we have a combination of half count note which is called quaver or eighth note. So what we can do, we can count the beat as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to get all the notes properly in time. So what we can do, like we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so the first note is in quarter note or crotchet, then the two note is in quaver, then again a crotchet, again a quaver. The quaver is also known as eighth note. So if I divide this 4 count into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, then we are getting a fraction. So what is going on like this? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm playing 1 and for the C as it's a crotchet, then I'm playing 2 and CE as it is a quaver or the eighth note. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, sorry, I played in a wrong metronome, but still it's fine. So like this we have to do the lesson 8, like combining two notes in one beat. Now moving on to the lesson 9. Lesson 9 have many more quaver notes or eighth note, so it's a little fast, and the chord change is also fast. In one bar we have two chords. So let's go through lesson 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to get the fraction beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's it for lesson 9. Now moving on to lesson 10 with the same metronome. That's it for lesson 10. So keep on practicing all the lessons as discussed in the class, and yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you so much.